video is on another Milani product. I feel like this should just be named Milani Week because, as it turns out, all the products that I've been reviewing this week and will review this week are all Milani, which is good for those of you who maybe are on a budget looking for some really great drugstore finds. All right, so today we are going to be talking about some matte lip creams. I am happy to announce that Milani has made the Amore matte lip creams permanent collection. I was at Walmart the other day and I saw these were just sitting on top near the lipsticks and I was like, what? No. So I picked up 3 new colors and I have Precious, Craze, and Loved. And then I really wanted to compare it to the old formula. And this is the color Romance, and it is on my lips. As you guys know, Milani released these, what was it, like back in August of last year. So I really wanted to see if the formula was the same. They did come out with 12 colors, which is awesome. I'm not sure if some of these are the same as what was released because I could only get my hands on this guy. And I didn't see this one there, so I'm hoping that these are all new colors. If they're not, let me know in the description bar below if these are the same colors as what was released last time or not. But let's go ahead and start talking. So we are going to start with one of my favorite colors, and I've been wearing the crap out of this, and this is the shade Loved. Now this is very much like that Kylie Jenner lip. It's you know, more on the brown side, but it's really, really pretty and wearable. There is a little bit of a pink undertone to it. I think it's really attractive. I think that a lot of people are going to gravitate towards this color. You can alter the lip color by putting a lip pencil underneath it if you want it to make it more pink or more brown. You know, you can manipulate it just a little bit with that. This is a super long wearing formula. The problem is my lips can't always handle it. So I really do appreciate the packaging. It's a beautiful doe foot wand. This is a bit of a moussey-er texture. I won't say it's a flat out mousse, but it's very similar. Actually, I like this formula better than what was released prior, and I'll go into that, but this is the shade Loved. The next shade that I think is one of the more wearable shades that were released is Precious. And this is very much that beautiful pink rose color. A lot of people will love this, will gravitate towards it. It's very neutral. You can wear it to work, to school, out on a date. Like, it's just that color. And it's really, really lovely. I believe that these two are probably the 2 most wearable, most neutral shades that were released. And once again, doe foot applicator, really easy to apply. These full coverage, like there's no splotchiness, there's no skipping, you know, I don't have to work at it to get this color because these 2 shades are pigmented and gorgeous. Now moving on, the next shade, which is called Craze, and this is just like a flat out orange coral. It is bright, it is in your face, it is gorgeous. My husband said this is probably his favorite color of the 4 that I own, and I see why, because it's a coral and it's gorgeous. The problem that I had with this was that this one was a little more patchy. It skipped a little bit in the when I was applying it. Same mousse, I won't call it a mousse, but it's a mousse-like texture. I feel like some of the darker ones probably are going to have that problem, that you're going to have a little bit of patchiness. But yeah, gorgeous color, but you are going to have to work at this one just a little bit more to get it to build up, to be consistent across the lips so that you aren't having the patchiness that, you know, unfortunately some lipsticks do have. So that was Crazed. Now, the last one that I have, this is actually what I'm wearing, and this is Romance. This is from what was released back last year. Now, I can definitely tell a difference in formula. This formula, much, much, much more watery. Whereas the new formula, very much more of a moussey-esque texture. I feel like it's following that trend. The problem that I have with this one specifically is this one is so patchy. I know a lot of people love this old formula, and I feel like they've taken this and they've made it better with the new one. much more full coverage. I've had no issues with it flaking off, things like that. Definitely stains the lips. Whew, boys, my lips are stained. Where this one does stain the lips and it does, you know, it wears really nicely. You're not gonna have like the caking or the breaking up right here in the middle of the mouth like some of them do. The problem I have is that if you look really close, my lip color is 100% splotchy. I couldn't get it to even out to save my life. I was applying and applying. And you know, sometimes if you apply too much, it's just as bad. So I stopped. Yeah. But this formula, if you are a fan of this formula, try out the new one. You may also enjoy it as well. Now, I will say for those of you who have never tried these babies dry your lips out. I can handle them for about 4 hours max, which is good and bad. You know, this is my kind of date lipstick. That's about, I can eat through it, I can drink through it. It doesn't transfer like some do. I find that like my Ophir ones really transfer. These do not. These stay in place. They don't crumble in weird ways when you eat and things like that. So that's a positive. And they're $8 at the drugstore, which is another positive. But I will say that you will want to exfoliate your lips and you will want to put on a lip balm. My favorite lip exfoliator is from e.l.f. It's $3. I use it every day. Every day. Because I definitely have some dryness happening at the top of my lips. Now, some of my favorite lip balms, and I always recommend putting on a lip balm. If you guys are doing your makeup, throw a lip balm on if you're going to wear these and just condition your lips that way. When you take these off, exfoliate and put on a lip conditioning. Like you want something super moisturizing just to give your lips back some of that moisture that was taken away from this lipstick, because that's how drying it is. You will see all the fine lines. They're not so attractive. I will say that the old formula settles less in my fine lines than the new formula. So pros and cons to both. One of my favorite lip balms, this goes to school with me every day. In class we are now in makeup mod, which I'm really excited about. And this goes with me. So this is from Glossier. This is the balm.com. This is the original formula. There is also a coconut one. I tried to get my hands on it, but it's always sold out. I'll link it below if you're interested. Super moisturizing, like thick moisturizing. My lips love this. I like that there's no scent. It doesn't taste bad. The next one, this is always in my purse. This is from Jouer. This is the Essential Lip Enhancer Conditioning Lip Balm. This is a little on the pricier end, you know, for as little as you get. It doesn't have a foul scent, really. This is one of those, it just sits so nicely on the lips. My lips always love this. Definitely one of my favorites. Now, at night, I've been reaching for my Image or Medic Lip Balancing Enhancement Complex. This will help balance out my lips because they're super dry and unhappy. And this has been a savior as far as that's concerned. For today, I actually just reached for my Nivea Kiss of Olive Oil and Lemon. I put this on when I was doing my makeup and I just put these over it so that my lipstick just sat really nicely on top of it. But yeah, that's what I've been loving. So there's some pros and cons to these. Super drying. You know, they're one of those matte formulas that won't, if you're not one who loves matte lipsticks, matte formulas, this will not be for you. This is for girls who are hardcore, have lips of steel kind of thing. Or you just want to wear it for a short period of time, because I feel like these, you know, they're comfortable enough to be worn for a short period of time. But for me, after a while, my lips hurt, so I have to take it off. But I like the formula of the lighter shades. I feel like they're super opaque. They apply one swipe just beautifully. I like the doe foot applicator on these. I like the way that they wear, and they are transfer proof. Now, some of the darker colors or the more vibrant colors, I find that they're a little more splotchy. I am going to pick up a couple more, that if I can find them, of the really dark ones, and let you guys know. And of course, if you're a fan of the old formula, continue to try the old, or to use the old formula. I don't have anything against it. There's pros and cons to both. So that is my take on the Milani Amore matte lip creams. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know what your thoughts are if you've tried these out, if you're a fan of the old formula. If you have some of the other shades in the new formula, just leave it below. On Friday, I am going to have a review of the new Milani foundation and primer, so that is coming up next. Okay guys, until the next video.